So, welcome to Carving a New Path. My name is Andrea Hyland, and I am the host of this show. In honor of today being the 50th show on the podcast, I decided to start doing a series of podcasts with creativity tips. So, this will be a little bit of a foundation today, and then probably weekly, I'll come on and share something. When I began this podcast in 2020, it was in response to all the change that people were experiencing during the pandemic. I had the intention of interviewing people who had had a disruption of some kind in their lives through illness, job loss, endings of relationships, something with grief, loss, trauma. And in the disruption, they had listened to their inner voice and birthed new ways of being in the world. So that intention has continued with guests who talk about the transformations in their lives and who share tools and resources they have used to navigate the waters of life. And to me, creativity and even acknowledging that we are creative beings is one of the through lines. So, the message I want to convey today, as a beginning of talking about creativity, is to highlight that you are a creative being. And that's not about painting, writing, singing, and dancing, although those might be mediums that you enjoy. It's that you create all the time with your actions and choices, your thoughts and beliefs. So, more of that in a moment. Before we go any further, I want to share a few things about who I am and a few words about the incubator. So, I am a writer, a coach, an ancestral lineage healing practitioner in the community of Daniel 4 and ancestral medicine. I am the founder of Heal My Voice and The Incubator, an online co-working space for women creatives. Once a year in the fall, I offer The Incubator. And in this space, women can work on a project like a book, a blog, developing an online program, songs, podcasts, photography, basically any creative self-expression, including themselves. And at the end of last year's incubator, I opened a public group on Facebook called The Incubator, a free creativity community that is open to women and men. I wanted a space to share some of the resources that I've shared privately in the annual incubator program and to encourage everyone to expand the idea of creativity and creative self-expression, how that is happening in every part of your life. So you can look at the show page description, and there are links to the annual incubator program if you want to check that out, and the free public Facebook group. So they're both there. Okay, so this is my message to you today about being a creative being. First of all, you are a creative being. Your desires to create are the drivers for how you live life. Everyone is wired with different needs for support. Finding tribes, coaches, mentors is necessary for navigating your creativity. Doing is overrated when the process you are in is calling you to stillness and listening. Stillness might include reading books, watching films, listening to music, going for walks in nature, sleeping. And this is called priming the pump. This is about filling yourself up to tap into the ideas that are within you. Out of the stillness, ideas are birthed. Receiving support during stillness is as important as during a time of productivity. It's not just about, oh, I'll be in a program to get it done. No, honoring the stillness, the process, and allowing people to support you by listening or holding space is important. So producing can also be fun and inspiring, actually creating something. And creative self-expression, writing, art, song, photography, dance, requires a wide range of things. It requires some doing, taking action. It requires some being for rest, digestion, integration, calibration. Creativity changes you. And in the change, you discover more of who you are. You uncover aspects of your essence. Support from coaching or mentoring can be designed to meet you where you are and provide support with ideas for your personal process. Many times in what I call coaching conversations with creatives is about mirroring something, is about highlighting, shining a light on something so that it helps to bring the creativity to a deeper place, to touch something within the person who is creating. Community is an energetic container that can hold you, and it may be the only form of support you need at times. Just knowing that you are being seen and witnessed, just to know that someone is there if you need it. So we'll just complete this short podcast today by giving you a few things to remember. Desires change. One creative idea can lead you to something else. You can start by wanting to write a book and then find out that there's another creative expression that you are more drawn to. Life is filled with curveballs and plot twists, so be open to change. Divine timing is real. There are going to be times where you have some writing projects in what I call the vault, and they are just percolating because there are things you need to experience in your life before you're ready to finish that book. Trust the process and get support. All right. So just as a reminder, check out the Facebook group or go straight to my website. If you don't want to be on Facebook, you can sign up for a monthly email with the prompts that I put on Facebook and a Zoom link to the silent writing and creating space. That link changes every month. The next creativity tip will be on building a creative environment. And then, if you're interested in the annual incubator, then go check that out on the website. Thanks for listening. You are a creative being. Bye now. Mwah.